Okay, good? Okay. We good? I think we're good. Okay, let's go. I wanted to make a steak today, so I'm making a steak today. Oh, fuck, it's setting the sun. Alright, I think, turn it down a little bit. I think the best thing to start off with, I guess, because I'm making like a video out of this, which I don't ever do, is probably just talk about like equipment and food, everything. So we'll start off with equipment. We're going with pretty box standard cast iron pan. I love this thing so much. Like, really, when I first got it, I was like struggling with the seasoning of it because I couldn't get good seasoning on it whatsoever. And yeah, but once you get working with the seasoning, this thing is the best thing for stuff like this, like big pieces of meat. Anything that's not like really liquidy, I think it does the best at. Nothing that's gonna stick to the pan as much. It will decimate every other pan you run. It's amazing. We've got that. Selection of knives. We've got one here for vegetables. I've sharpened these two recently, and I'm loving them. I'm adoring them, to be honest with you. They don't feel sharp to the tip, but like just using them, so I've got a few burps. Just using them, spectacular. Like legendary for cutting foods now. They just ease through stuff. You should be able to see it when we cut this spring onion later, but oh my god, they're so good. So I've got one for vegetables, this will be this one for general meat, it's gonna be this one. I've got one for bread, just a standard bread knife. This thing's pretty dull, pretty shit, not gonna lie to you. It doesn't really matter. We've got a pair of tongs for moving our steak, which we're gonna get to again when I get to that in a bit. Chopping board, you're not that stupid. Got a wine opener for this bad boy, which we'll get to in a second. We're probably going to dip into that right at the beginning, just to kind of talk about the ingredients and everything, but yeah. And then we've got this little chopping board, which used to be a chopping board. It's now a plate, because this one is just better. This one's great. This is solid beech wood, really thick. Looks great as like a workstation in general. Obviously, we've got a few too many ingredients here, so it won't really work very well as a workstation in this context. Doesn't really matter. I love it. I think it's good to go on to food. I'm shocked by this. So pretty much all of this is from Sainsbury's, if you know where that is. Doesn't really matter. I'm shocked. This ribeye steak. Like the general like fat content on this is exquisite. I've had the silver skin taken off. In terms of preparation we've done to this, not much, just salt, pepper, little bit of olive oil. Didn't want to go crazy with it this time around because again the fat content in this is just a lot. It's all we really want to work on is just using. I want to use the fat as I want to use the fat as the flavor as much as possible in this. Yeah. So we're going to be using that as much as we can. This isn't going to be much of a tutorial-y thing either. I'm just winging it. I'm probably just going to talk about gubbins, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. It is what it is. We've got a spring onion, as I previously mentioned. Only prep that's happened on this is it's been washed, and we're going to take off this limp, sad excess, and we're going to cut the rest a bit later, obviously. Other equipment. We've got this for mise en place. This is where the spring onion is going to go. This is going to be used, the spring onion is exclusively going to be used in our sauce, and we've also got just a regular waste bowl. So other ingredients we're working with apart from that and spring onion, we've got a beautiful bottle of bread and butter Pinot Noir 2023. I wanted to go for something a little bit younger. I don't want too many tannins or too much acidity in the sauce. I know I lose some of the richness, but I'm not really a big fan. I think in general with like going for wine sauces, the best thing to do is go with a wine that you enjoy. And we're going to find out now if I enjoy this wine. But in general, I much more have a preference. Oh yeah, I've been putting this in water for a while. In general, I have much more of a preference for younger wines. I don't really want the depth of flavor as much as I want kind of like the fruity tastes of what a wine is. But it's still like a dry wine. It should still be able to come alive as an ingredient in this. I love doing this on wine. I love opening wine. Sounds like an alcoholic thing. That might be true. Alright, let's get this bad boy open. Ooh, shit, that's good. Oh, yeah. Alright, give that a taste. Other things we've got, standard unsalted butter, pretty obvious stuff. We've got labeled as beef gravy, but it's primarily beef stock in this. It's got a few extra flavorings in it, but we should be able to get some of the beefiness out of it for the sauce later. We have frozen green thyme, pretty standard stuff. Extra virgin olive oil, that'll be part of the basis of our sauce as well as something that's going to help with cooking. Salt and pepper, which is now irrelevant, so we're going to put that away. And we've got a lovely ciabatta roll. We're going to be making, in general, a steak with some ciabatta on the side, a nice red wine sauce, and some Italian salads. So this is spinach, red and green baby leaves, and rocket. And it's not going to be used as much of a salad in this case because we're going to be cooking it directly after everything else to try and reduce it down the sheer amount of volume it has. And we're going to use that on top of our ciabatta as a bit of like a garnish for it, but also for flavor. This looks amazing. Let's have a try. All right, let's give this a go. It smells great too. Really like it. Oh shit, yeah, that's good. Oh, fucking hell, that's good, yeah. But yeah, I think in general, we're just making, I like to call it white people soul food. So yeah, that's about it. I think it's probably best to check the time. Okay, cool, so it's about 4:10. Bit of an early dinner, but I am also starving. I'm gonna light a candle. Half because I just love candles, because I'm zesty like that. Another half just to kind of reduce smells in the room after the fact. Where are the lighters? Might not actually have a candle, which is really upsetting and very triggering. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. Okay, never mind. Let's get that light. Come on. There we go. So, again, prep. All we've really done is we've salt and peppered and olive oiled the steak. It's been resting for about an hour, just to kind of get the residual heat, the residual cold from the fridge away from it, and it is pretty decently room temperature, so I'm happy with that. We've taken the salad, and all it's had is salt and a slight tossing. Salt primarily just to try and extract a little bit of the moisture. I don't want all of it. I kind of want it to have a nice flavour from the salt, hopefully. It doesn't enhance the flavours. Obviously, frying it is going to do a huge part in that, but in general, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, let's get started, shall we? We're going to start with preheating our pan, because we want that ripping hot. Put this away. Let's get our mise en place in order. So, knives we're going to put somewhere a bit out of the way, a bit safer. Move my watch. If I break that thing, I will actually cry. So we'll put all these out of the way for now. The butter can stay here. This is going to be chopped currently. The plate that we'll be using, I will put to the side for now. I don't really in my way. The wine can stay with me. And that can stay there for now. God, that's good. Shit. Fucking good. Alright. So, like I said, this is not going to be used in the main pan for like a little while. It's only near the end where we'll be seeing this in action. It's also not going to be involved in the final plate. It's only really going to be used for the just general like oniony taste. I was going to use shallots, And I couldn't get any at the shop, believe it or not. And by believe it or not, I mean I do have like a micro penis of a shop I go to, so I don't really have the option a lot of the time for certain ingredients, so I don't make do, which is fine. You know, you can do it. Everyone has to make do sometimes. You do what you have to do, but in general, I think it actually helps with cooking. I think it helps you get more creative. I think it really helps just develop that ability. I've also got my cooking playlist on, as you can hear in the background. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm not really into songs like that. A lot of funk. Not this one though. That one's too long. Let's go with... Let's pick one. Let's pick one. I think I want to listen to... Yes, let's do it. Put some of that on. Alright, that is our spring onion ready. So like I said, that's not really going to be used in the final dish. We're just using it as kind of part of flavoring for our latest sauce. That is getting nice and hot now. I really like that. Next step, this can go in the washing bowl because that is done with. I don't need that anymore. Next, I need to take my bread knife, take our bread. And obviously, I'm not going to be using this whole thing. A lot of the ingredients here, I'm not really going to be using all of because I just don't have the. I'm not that fat. So in general, we're going to be trying to use this up for the next couple of days. It's Good Friday today, so I've got 4 days off of work, which is spectacular. So yeah, I'm probably going to be using all of these residual ingredients throughout the 4 days. I'm thinking of doing some kind of like nice noodles, some kind of like nice broth tomorrow. Well, something to do with that broth tomorrow. So I'm thinking like a nice ramen-y kind of bowl, but more like Chinese orientated. I've got a lot of Chinese ingredients. I could record that one. I also probably won't, but it doesn't really matter. This is beautiful. Like, I love fresh bread so much, so I'm getting distracted. We're seeing a nice smoke from our pan. That means it's pretty ready for me to start introducing some stuff. I'm thinking about how many of these I want as well. I'm thinking 5. But let me see them stacked up. These are going to go straight on the plate as well. They're going to be ready for our greens. And then just sitting happy, really. So let's see how they look on the plate. I'm thinking one side's going to be steak, one side's going to be bread. And these are looking pretty good. We can throw one more in there. Yeah, definitely. Let's get that sorted. Sorry, laptop. Gotta put something on you for now. Yeah, that's beautiful. Love that. Alright, so this we put aside for now. I need to put into a bag because I've just ruined my other one. I'm really sorry about that to myself. So I'm going to apologise to the viewer. Don't fucking know why. Right. Let's clean up. Alright, let's get some olive oil to temperature, just a little bit. And then throw in some butter as well. And we hear a lot of sizzling from this. Just going to be ASMR. It's also going to ruin the audio of this video. Didn't think about it actually. Oops. Healthy amount of butter in there. Massive amount. We really want to use this. We're trying to fry the steak, if anything. Alright. Get that covered. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Oh, shit. Sexy, come on, sugar, let me know. If you want nobody else, you can tell me someone should tell me so. Right, that's cooking. We're looking good. I think it's time we got a steak in. Oh, this is nice. I've really outdone myself with the shot today. Oh, yes. Move those around. I have it over here. Put our thing on. We don't want to have that. I'm going to open the door as well. Get some opportunities just to make some smoke to get out. It's going to be a very smoky dish, obviously. It's steak. Like, Jesus. We're just going to eyeball it, really. I think that's the good thing I like about steak the most, is you can just assume with it, and you're usually going to be right. But again, like, I think it's just the beauty of steak. It's like the way it cooks. You don't really need to be basting either. I just like to, because I feel like it helps with getting a general temperature around it. I don't like the idea of steak cooking one side and not the other. So I like to use it just to help with internal temperatures. And see if we're getting some really good staining already on it. Don't want to see phone sex. Turn this up a little bit as well. Oh, yes. Butter away for a second, because it's going to be, this spot is going to be taken up by our steak for pretty much the rest. God, this is nice. Really good browning. Alright. See how the other side's looking. Oh my God, that's nice. Oh shit. Look at that. I'm still getting a little bit like stung up by it, but at the same time, grow up. Like, obviously, there's going to be oil that's hitting your hand while you're doing this. It's just the love of the food, I guess. You have to do what you have to do. But we're getting a lot. I can smell it already. And honestly, if there's smell-o-vision, I'd make you pay monthly for it, because this is so nice. Jesus Christ. Getting me blaspheming on fucking Good Friday as well. Jeez. It's just, the smell is so fucking strong as well. I've got my watch back on. I feel anxious about it, man. Banana, she gonna walk up to home. Doo-doo. Now, there's a lot of people who say you can only flip a steak twice, which is, I think, the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's food. It doesn't really matter. Evidence by the fact I'm going to flip this right now. I just want to check what it is. There's no issue seeing it. So this side, I don't want to do anymore. I think it's perfect the way it is. It's really just wanting to get some extra. I really just want to get some extra browning on the bottom. And again, the thing that's good this way is it's quite thick, so we don't have to worry too much about losing our medium. We're trying to go for a medium. We're trying to go for like a nice medium with it. Jesus. The one's really good. Yeah, I have treated myself today, haven't I? God. Really outdone myself. Probably okay now. I'd say that's fine. Easy sides. So we get a nice crust everywhere we can. fat's kind of rendered a bit in the middle, so we need to kind of be careful not to split that. That's working. God, so nice. It hurts as well, but oh my God. Look at that. Just Jesus. Jesus. So good. Alright, let's get this in here. I do need to get a jar ready. I've just remembered. We might have to replace this actually. No, we won't. We can do one of these Robertsons. Just because I'm going to have some excess on my hampers. And I don't really want to waste that. The smell is out of this world. Alright, they're starting to get good. It's starting to burn a little bit, so we need to get our wine in ASAP. Woo! 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 Yeah. Give that a second to calm down. Easy. I did not know how hot that was. Like, probably do with a little more. God, that's so nice. Look at that texture. Get some boil back on. I'm gonna need more wine. Just guessing, really. Suck that up, I think. We'll throw some butter in there as well. I might whisk it. I've got like a little whisk. I think that's going to be the I think that's going to be the move. So it's going to be whisking it. I'm also going to have a lot of pound sauce in this. More wine for me. I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. Very sad. Use a tiny fork. I think that's going to be there. Oh, play it to smell. Oh my God. Just gonna let that reduce, really get the flavour in there. In general, that smell, you still have the smell of it. Oh my God. Let's get a taste in. Let's see how we do. See what we're bearing. Give us a general idea. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so good. Holy shit. so nice. You know, that song's appropriate. I don't even care. Like, Conte Party well. It's amazing for this. This is how it feels. Actually, no, the song's very sad. I'm not having to say goodbye. It's not really that. Oh, yeah, that's good. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So this is really just the boring part of it. Really just letting it boil up, reduce, how to get to speed, really. So this gives us time to have a bit of cream, get ready. A bit of rosemary stuff in here, so I want to pick that off. Make my harsh taste when I take a bite. I think we're done with our butter as well. We could butter our bread, and we will. just decided that. Good. I want this to go a little bit quicker, so I'm going to go back up to a little bit of a high temperature. Not too crazy though. Baby, I need some love. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing, sexual healing. It's good for me. I only get so far this way, so I think that's okay. So I texted it tonight. Getting saucier. What's it too long? Should be done with some butter actually. Buttery. Butter. Good, because we're going to be complete quite quick by this thing. I'm really happy about that. You can be the millionaire. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. Very close, very close. Alright, really quick. I need somebody. There we go. Why are we some time? I get that feeling of sexual healing, sexual healing is good for me. Yeah, this is actually quite good timing on my half, I think. Really happy with that. Okay. Let's get some of our steak cut. Oh, look at that juice. Oh, it's so nice. Now, obviously, we've got a lot of fat in here, which is what I wanted. I do like the fat. The fatty content is really going to help the flavor of this. And in general, I think the fat is probably my favorite part of the steak. Just really like, again, it's just the epicenter of the flavor in the meal. Alright. Got the heat, I think. You feel done to me. Oh my god, look at that. Really hard to resist just biting into it right now. Stack this up a little bit so it will fit on our plate a bit better. And then if we're good, should be able to pick her up. Just about. Got the fucking knife in the way. Oh yeah, you're very done. Oh shit, that's actually like really, really done. You might need to sift this out a second. Just because the contents are quite extreme. We really just want that sauce. That's all we're actually after. The reduction is actually crazy. How much we want off? Right. Last part. Some more. We're going to really flash this. Olive oil. We're going to just, essentially, we're just trying to try and cook off a little bit on on this salad. We're really just going to reduce the size of it like tremendously. As a matter of fact, I might use some more. Which I've actually got here. Try and get, because obviously the amount we're going to reduce on this, like, we're going to lose so much actual volume that this is going to be enough just to cover over what we've got now. I do want to remove some of our duck from the bowl, not the bowl, the pan. Just kind of help out really, because it's gonna go in there, and like we can't expect to get rid of all of it. And again, it's flavour as well, so I'm not really worried about it. It's just help. We're now done with this, I think. Yeah, look at that. Look how dark it is. Oh shit. So let's get that into waste. Got a little bit extra, so we can probably spin that out. Yeah, that's all again. Alright. Let's go, I think. This is going to need a second to cool off as well, because we're going to have to touch this with our hands. This one's going to be very loud. Super quick part this is really just getting this as small as we can get it without destroying the leaves. And then now we're straight on the pan, straight on the top cooking board, and then chopped up into relatively okay pieces. We could have used a vegetable knife for this. There's not really any point. I think this knife is better for it. It acts less like a vegetable at this point. And it's also leaves, like you're right. See what I mean? It's really just like working as a sponge, really taking in all these flavors. So even though we're not using patent sauce on these, we're gonna get just as much flavor out of our bread. I'm really excited about it. Okay, that's good. It's going to be extremely hot to the touch because of the moisture content, so I'm not going to touch it for a little while. Instead, I'm going to focus on my ham sauce. Getting that divvied up on our steak. Alright, and it's coming on. We gotta get right back to where we started from. As a matter of fact, I'm doing this wrong. Look at this. All in our blood. Oh yeah. Really like just help soak up some moisture. Okay. Next step. Let's get our sauce and let's just carefully get that. One stick. Alright, and it's coming on. We gotta get right back to where we started from. I thought I took more. I don't. It might go on the bread. It might go on the bread. So how many we've got? We've got 6. I don't really need to do this with a knife. Shit. But I like to use it just because then it gives me more confidence I'm getting like the same amount of stuff I really want. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't. But then I know, because now I know that's a 6. You can take that, try and give it a nice shape on the blade. Right onto this bread. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's looking amazing already. Alright. We've got another one. Well, see, this is going to be a dripping wet piece of food. What we want, plenty of stuff to just kind of absorb on the plate. You don't even need a drink with it. We're having one with it because we're cool, but still. Look at that. Again, white people soul food. This is just making me feel like just happy inside. Like I'm just looking at this and going, everything's right in the world. Alright, and it's coming on. We gotta get right back to where we started from. There we go. It's gonna be a massive cleanup after this, but it's so worth it. So worth it, man. That. I'm thinking, like I said, I think the pan sauce is going to make its return. I think it's going on the bread a little.
Back in the days when I was a teenager, before I had status and before I had a pager, you could find the abstract, listening to hip hop. My pops used to say it reminded him of bebop. My single daddy was
right.
Things go in cycles.
Let's look at that. I'm so happy. Alright. That's about it. I'm going to clean it up now and I'm going to tuck into that. You can see some of the blood's coming out of the bottom. It's even better. Alright. Thank you for watching.